what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Vega here from SerpentX Special Forces. Thank you for joining me for Caffeine Crypto. For all of those who've come over from Red Pen and Mining, really appreciate you guys. Thank you for the supporting the community as a whole, mining or otherwise. It's been a pretty good week, I want to say, for the altcoin market. I mean, it's been up and down. For anybody who's new, first off, I welcome you to join me with a caffeinated drink, Caffeine and Crypto. It's afternoon for me. It's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but around the world it might be morning or night or whatever it may be. I usually have my NOS energy drink, but NOS still hasn't hit me up for my sponsorship, so I'm drinking coffee instead. Tried and true, nothing wrong with that. So I welcome you to join me. Of course, Red Panda Mining started kicking us off here lately, so I come on after him, where prior I would go on before him. So I really appreciate the support he's provided. Really, you know, awesome that he actually helped out Crypto Mikkel with getting him to 1,000 subs. Crypto Mikkel is actually very knowledgeable, and he's helped me out in a number of circumstances. And plus, Crypto Mikkel, what about those riser clips? If you can and have the resources, maybe we can start selling it to people in the crypto community that need them, or make a request, you know, upon request type deal, and be able to recoup your material that you need to print those things out. But anyways, market's doing good. Altcoins pumping. Altcoins really on a nice little tear. Bitcoin's just kind of chilling. Realistically, it's just chilling, which is not a bad thing. All right, I want you guys to understand something here. If we switch over to the big picture, a year ago to this day, Bitcoin was at $6,700. Look at where we are now. Okay, if that's not bullish, I don't know what is. But a year ago today, we were only at $6,700, and now look at us. Started from the bottom, now we're here. So yeah, we're kind of consolidating still. We got to get past the 60K thing though. If we keep hitting this 60K barrier and just keep getting rejected, that's when you're gonna see a fall. And technically, 1, 2, 3. This is the 1 hour, right? Yeah, this is the 1 hour. So 1. Well, that wasn't really 60, but 1. So we only hit it almost twice. So I guess we're okay if we zoom out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, while Bitcoin's doing its thing, chilling, the altcoins are gonna rally. So I got some news topics to go over, but I want to thank everybody who stopped by real quick for Red Pen and Mining. I really appreciate you guys. I can't go through the entire list, but I appreciate it. Keep the comments civil. Any moderators watching, make sure you keep the comments clean. But yeah, appreciate everybody from Red Panda Mining. I always love the mining community as a whole, so we'll see how things shape up. Huge shout out to people who joined down below. You can click the join button to join the X Special Forces. Techman, Crypt Technology, Simon, you're always here. I appreciate you, bud. Unknown Crypto, good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a hot bit. But Max Voltage, good morning to you, boss. Roman Coin Empire, Box Fawn, Wake, Sandon Adamson, all you guys. Looks like OBS is telling me we're dropping. I talked to Comcast, and it's been really annoying about everything. So let's just rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Let's go through some stories. All right. Thank you, Unknown Crypto, for the $2.99 dono. Good job. Fist bump. Appreciate it, man. So, at what Bitcoin price will Satoshi Nakamoto become the world's richest person? It's estimated that Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of BTC, will become the world's richest person if Bitcoin hits $182,000. Now, obviously, we got a long way to go, but that will be the point at which he would become the richest person. As of March 2021, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos is the richest person on Earth with a net worth of $181.6 billion. Elon Musk, Tesla CEO, is close second with $163.7 billion, owning more than 20% of the electric car maker. From January to July 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto is estimated to have mined over 1 million BTC. This means that at current Bitcoin prices, it is estimated that Satoshi Nakamoto is worth roughly $54 billion. In other words, if the price of Bitcoin hits $182,000, this will put Nakamoto's net worth around $182 billion, which is higher than the current net worth of Bezos. Now, here's the thing. By the time we hit that number, who's to say Jeff or Tesla won't increase their net worth? But still, this is a little fun story that I wanted to read to you guys. The stock-to-flow model forecasts the price of Bitcoin to hit $100,000 to a conservative $288,000 by the end of 2021, using a formula based on the relationship between the value of Bitcoin versus the existing supply or stock and the amount of newly mined Bitcoin entering the market flow. And you can see the stock-to-flow model. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this. So some predict, $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2020. I could see $100,000 considering where we're at 60. $288,000, maybe not so much. So I'm not big on predictions. I just know that Bitcoin's going to go up. I still have my life to live, so I'm going to stack my sats, which brings me to another point. As always, oh, that's my internet acting up. Please tell me that's my internet acting up. Oh no. Is my internet acting up? Crypto Mikhail, get on that. So what I was going to say is this video is sponsored by dogelord.com, where I have a shirt, mug, with the stack them sats logo or catchphrase. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Yeah, so I'm not wearing a shirt or anything, but guys can check them out in the description below. I think there's a connection issue going on, so bear with us. I don't run the store, but I'm an avid supporter of Chris Anderson. He's a great guy, really kind heart. So moving on with the rest of the story, some other Bitcoin predictions have seen even higher numbers or called for higher numbers during the bull cycle. Bloomberg predicting that BTC could reach as high as 400,000 if it becomes a risk-off reserve asset. And that's what most people are saying. Like, I'm starting to hear that word a lot more, risk off. Still learning the terminology of the industry because I'm more of a hardware, miner type person. And then of course at the end here they speculate that Hal Finney, Adam Black, Polarux is potential candidates of actually being Satoshi Nakamoto, which this will always be a mystery. It's like trying to identify who so-and-so is. Where's Waldo, I guess you could say. All right, moving on. Let's see here. What state? Brian Leary. Laurie? Sorry if I said that wrong, bud. What state what? I'm in Florida, if that's what you're asking. Tech man, you didn't bring your coffee. Come on, man. Caffeine and crypto, guys. Get a caffeinated beverage. Gotta be ready. I mean, it's okay to drink coffee while you're watching Red. That's fine. Just gotta have your coffee when you come to this show. Or an energy drink, like I normally do. Alright, so Bitcoin on the brink of a strong breakout, says analysts, ahead of Coinbase IPO. Now, the Coinbase IPO has my interest. But being a retail investor, I guess you could say, what are the chances of me really getting a good position in that? I don't know. I'm not an expert in that. None of this... anything I talk about is financial advice. I just like to go over news stories, share some information, and get your feedback on it. All right, so Bitcoin has recovered from a flash crash earlier this week and briefly hit 60K overnight on Friday. Flash crash earlier this week. So earlier this week we're covering from the 29th till now. I think they're talking about something else. Well, I guess this is technically that's not really a flash crash. This is a flash crash. That's not really a flash crash. So anyways, let's continue reading. With the 7-day gain still at the 13%, there's plenty of reasons to be bullish in the short term now that consolidation looks set to conclude. And I'm just going over some key points. All the articles in this video will be linked down in the description below if you want to check it out and read some more. We may see, somebody said here, who is it? Flib. We may see increased volatility around this time of period on the 14th of April. We should pay particular attention to as options expiry at the end of the month. But we also have the Coinbase IPO. So I want to say something. Last week I told you guys it's statistically and true that every Easter weekend, which what are we in? Easter weekend. Stocks and crypto pump. Every Easter weekend. If you bought in prior to this week during the dips, you would be up right now. I don't know why it happens. It's been doing it for 30 plus years, but it is. So if you listened to me yesterday, last Saturday, where I was saying it's going to pump again Easter weekend, then yeah. And it's not, maybe not Bitcoin, right? But look at the altcoins, man. I mean, some of the altcoins are on a tear. So XRP, shut up. Nobody cares about you. But yeah, the end of the month's options expire may also spook some spot price temporarily, or spot traders temporarily. This having been very much in evidence at the end of March, when expiring options hit a record of $6 billion. In the end, however, the actual event itself had no impact on the performance. Regardless of the Coinbase IPO impact on the market this month, the analyst doesn't see Bitcoin closing below $46,400 anytime soon. So regardless of the options expiry, regardless of the Coinbase IPO, Bitcoin, they at least don't see Bitcoin dropping down to previous levels. I mean, let's swap out to the 4-hour real quick. All right. I mean, you can see the areas of support. I do not see us falling that far. I mean, we're going to get... There should be a nice wall for us to land on around the 50K barrier. So again, if you really want some good TA, there's plenty of people to watch out there. I'm not a TA expert. I do learn from them, but that's pretty much it. This is what I like. So if you are a fan of the channel and you paid attention or visit me during various segments, you notice that I didn't like the fact that most of last year, the Bitcoin was kind of trading and kind of relating to or correlated with the S&P 500 and traditional stocks. I don't like that. Cryptocurrency to me is the people's money, even though institutional investors, VCs, and all the wealthy people have now gotten into it like hardcore. It's the people's money. And, you know, when stocks take a hit, these people, the rich people, have to, you know, consolidate, move things around to make up for the loss. And I'm assuming that's what brings Bitcoin down. Now, I could be wrong because I'm not rich. I'm not one of the 1%, 5%, whatever it is. But I didn't like the fact that they were correlated. So institutions haven't just pushed Bitcoin prices toward the moon during the past 2 quarters. They seem to have helped the cryptocurrency decouple from the traditional market, like the Standard and Poor 500 or S&P 500. The 90-day correlations between BTC and both gold and stocks, represented by the S&P 500, reverted to more typical range of 0.0 through 0.2 during Q1, most likely a result of the growing clarity around its value proposition relative to more traditional assets. In simple words, analysts mean that the accumulation of Bitcoin during the first quarter by major public listed firms such as Tesla validated the long-held belief in digital asset markets that cryptocurrencies could serve as a reserve asset or digital alternative to gold. The correlation between Bitcoin and S&P 500 was higher for most of 2020, a sign that many investors view the cryptocurrency as just another risky asset class like stocks. And that the word that I'm hearing a lot more from people is a risk-off asset. So the tune of everybody starting to change. Back then, gold, a proven haven asset, also moved in lines with equities. While the cryptocurrency is no longer tracking stocks and gold so closely, its inverse correlation with the US dollar remains intact, meaning a continued rally in the greenback versus the foreign exchange counterparts like the euro, yen, British pound may also slow down Bitcoin's rally. Obviously, you know, people who mine need to convert those profits, those cryptocurrencies into their fiat currency to pay bills, rent, whatever it may be. So I can completely understand it. Completely understand it. Central bank money drops with digital currencies could fuel inflation, says Bank of America. So here's a thought for you. When the stimulus checks were going out here in the U.S., it would have been advantageous. It would have been faster. There's all kinds of perks to it, to send the money digitally. And not what I mean like direct deposit into your account, right? Because the government, the Fed, works with the IRS. The IRS uses your tax return to confirm. Some people like TurboTax and others screwed up, and then people got money delayed. All of that middlemaning could have been just avoided had it just been a digital currency. Just there you go. So a lot of central banks are looking into CBDCs, which kind of sound like CBDs for the marijuana industry, so they might want to change that acronym. But anyways, central bank digital currencies could potentially facilitate powerful directed money drops and raise inflation expectations, according to a March 31 report by Bank of America. The CBDCs could boost the future transmission of the monetary and fiscal stimulus. While the report doesn't mention BTC, the analysts might show how countries' adoption of CBDCs might indirectly create extra demand for the largest cryptocurrency as an investment hedge against inflation. The Bank of America report, titled Digital Love, Central Bank Digital Currencies, explained the benefits of CBDCs, including the potential to increase the speed of domestic and international payment systems while lowering costs. The advantages could make it easier for governments and central banks to distribute stimulus money, according to the report. And it is a bunch of bullet points in here, but you know, while it can make things easier, obviously the banks are afraid that it can help increase inflation. And if you're new to the arena, which you shouldn't be if you're a miner, inflation's been a word that's been thrown around a lot because of all the printing of money. The Fed's going ham. Every country's printing money. They're devaluing their own currency. So some countries are saying, well, Bitcoin is better. Like, we need to just go digital cryptocurrency. Why are we messing with fiat? And so you're going to see these countries start to, you know, some countries are going to ban it, right? Some countries are going to be like, no, we don't want it. But those countries, to me, are going to fall behind. That's why we need the U.S. to get on board. But then here we go with regulations. Former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton warns of new Bitcoin regulations, where he says here, where digital assets land at the end of the day will be driven in part by regulation, both domestic and international. And I expect the regulation will come in this area both directly and indirectly. Under Clayton, this same guy, the SEC cracked down on the unregistered fraudulent initial coin offerings, the ICOs, which there were a lot of scams out. So I appreciate the SEC going after those guys, but you don't want to stifle innovation. The commission also refused to approve the application of any Bitcoin exchange-traded funds and sued Ripple Labs. Looking at you, buddy. Looking at you. So, we want innovation. We don't want to risk our fiat currency, or at least, all right, here's what I mean when I say I don't want to risk our fiat currency. At some point in time, we have to convert that crypto into fiat, at least right now, until these vendors, until people we shop with online, until we converse and complete transactions just all through crypto without converting it to fiat. We have to kind of maintain everything, right? Bitcoin can go to the moon, but we can't let the US dollar go to crap. Like, it can't be a worthless piece of paper. It has to be worth something. And just like the US dollar, much of these currencies, especially a lot of the altcoins, are only as valuable as the people who seek them, right? If the demand is there, then the price will go up. If the demand is not there, then the price will go down. So it's kind of a catch-22. We got to find this balance, not as a country, but as a world, of how to incorporate digital currencies into our lives to complete transactions, to do what we need to do, while kind of phasing out the old system, right? We got to phase out the old guard and bring in the new. So Ethereum, you know, it's been on a pump. All right, so it's made its new all-time high. Matter of fact, let's go check out the chart so I can check the chat with you guys. I'm just trying to blast through some of these. Actually, let's do... I like to always verify or compare against BTC value, not the USD value, but I know a lot of people care more about the USD value. So there's the new all-time high. If we look back to the daily, I mean, there's the old all-time high of 1,400. And now here's the new one. So at the peak, we hit, let's say, 2145. So that's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. All right. So Doge Lord, no problem, man. I just want to make sure that you are aware. Shopify needs to get their SHIT together. I don't like to curse. Because there are young viewers on the channel, and I really appreciate everything. Simon, you were going ham, buddy. You were going ham in the comments. I appreciate that. If you want my attention, just do me a favor. Hit the at me or send a super chat. But I appreciate the 88, 86 of you that are in here. Thank you for joining me. We do this every Saturday at 12 p.m. You're more than welcome to come back. This can be a talking head video. I do like to interact with you in the chat, but if nobody's chatting, I'm going to keep going through the stories and providing, maybe my opinion. But I welcome your feedback. Any constructive criticism, feel free to leave down in the comments or in the live chat. Just be respectful about it, and I am so 100% for it. So Ethereum makes a new all-time high, looking pretty good. You know, since February's previous all-time high of 2041, Ethereum's, been going through this up and down motion, so to speak, which is fine, which is completely fine. Not really consolidating, but really just prepping for the run up, right? So since its February high, ETH has corrected twice on its daily chart, posting a higher low on the second correction. In the days after it hit 2041 summit, the asset dropped down to about 12,093 or 12,000. I wish it was 12,000. 1293. ETH recovered up to about 1943 by March 13th before falling back down near the 1500s. Since the drop to that amount, ETH has posted 4 consecutive green daily candles. Today will be the 5th if it closes green. Let's see. Let's check it out in the daily. Let's check it out on the daily. All right, so now we're putting it in a red, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's got to be some pullback, all right? So if there was going to be a pullback, it looks like the next level of support is that $2,000 range, like right at the bottom. You can see it here. Maybe put in a buy. It already got scooped up when it hit that low. But if you have any opportunities there, DCA, dollar cost average, go ahead and pick up some more if you can, or continue to mine. Mining profits have increased thanks to Ethereum's uptick, so we can't complain whatsoever. Also, pools are starting to implement MEV, so those payments are already coming in, at least from what I see. I don't have a video about my findings yet, but I'm sure other people in the crypto space, Son of a Tech, Red Panda Mining, whoever might be pushing out something. I have seen a minor increase. I can't give you the percentages yet, but I'll tell you the percentages in an upcoming video. So stay tuned for that and subscribe to the channel for more. So CoinMarketCap lists ETH as the second largest asset by market cap currently, holding the market cap near 239 billion at the time of publication. ETH sits comfortably in second place above Binance Coin, which is also on a tear, but below Bitcoin. Right? Ethereum has a large number of headlines over the past several months in line with the transition to ETH 2.0. Anyways, so the switch to proof of stake algorithm is coming up shortly, and the bulls are in full swing. But there's always trouble for ETH. Decentraland launched Dapp portal with Polygon to bypass the high gas fees. Decentraland, the decentralized virtual world, has added usability with Ethereum Layer 2 project Polygon to address high gas fees that is currently plaguing the Ethereum ecosystem. As of today, the Dapp suite now features an account portal where you can move your Decentraland token, Mana, from the Ethereum blockchain to Polygon's Matic network. The idea behind the Layer 2 solution is that users can transfer their tokens to a sidechain link to the Ethereum blockchain, where they can transact more quickly and with much more lower fees. Ethereum's popularity and usage is increasing at an incredible rate, but as added the demand on the network means users are forced to pay higher and higher gas fees in order to make sure that the transactions are successful. This is unsustainable for a Dapp that makes use of thousands of microtransactions. Then we have here, let's see here, who's writing this? I don't care. While today's release adds the ability to transfer assets in Decentraland from Ethereum to Polygon, we won't see the full effects until Decentraland's builder and marketplace have been updated to support transactions on Polygon, which we can expect to see coming May. At this point, the wearables marketplace will be open to all creators, with new wearables being minted on the Polygon Matic network. Hamilton said the use of sophisticated L2 solutions like those provided by Polygon are a key component of providing applications with a true use value, and their adoption is a trend we will see continue. Layer 2, baby. Layer 2. So projects, not liking the high gas fees, not liking the problems that they've been complaining about getting resolved. Moving to other projects. This is why we see BNB blowing up. $300. Dude, I got BNB at like less than 20 bucks. So, not much of it. It's not like I'm a millionaire. Not much of it whatsoever. But, you know, I had BNB because in order to transact, you need a BNB to like cut down the fees and stuff. So, I just had some in reserve and kept it. And there you go. Again, not a lot, but still, it's kind of cool. All right, so yeah, Layer 2 Solutions is going to make good moves in the future, okay? Anything that's implementing Layer 2, you want to keep your eye on. That's all I'm going to say. Not financial advice. Just keep your eye on it. All right, so I wanted to talk about this scam because there's been a lot of scams lately. Not only below the videos, but all around the world. Blockchain recovery scam posing as a legit firm, UK FCA warns. The clone firm has been emailing and cold calling investors using the real company's firm reference number with a fake name, the regulator said. The audacity of these new scams. Man, syndicating and target cryptocurrency investors by imitating a legit firms supervised by the UK's Financial Conduit Authority, or FCA. The clone outfit has been emailing and cold calling investors and impersonating Gain Capital UK Limited by attaching the legit company firm's reference number to a fake name, Blockchain Recovery Association. Fraudsters are using the details of the firm we authorize to try and convince people that they work for the genuine authorized firm. Almost all firms and individuals carrying out the financial services activities in the UK have to be authorized or registered with us. The Blockchain Recovery Association is not authorized nor registered with us, but has been targeting people in the UK claiming to be. The fake firm has listed its address and phone number at Cambridge Court 210, Shepherd's Bush Road, Hammersmith, London, yada yada yada. CoinDesk reached out to the number and received this call cannot be completed as dialed. Impersonating legitimate organizations is a long-standing and unfortunate, often effective practice among scammers. In the U.S., for example, mortgage fraudsters have posed as government housing officials. Emailing phishing scams can be thought of low-effort digital version of the same ruse. 'Tis the season. The scam identified by the FCA is perhaps a reminder that as crypto becomes more institutionalized, scammers will find newer and bolder ways to, well, scam you. Traditional easy attack vectors for hackers and the like have been phishing attacks. With these attacks, malicious actors trick crypto users into entering sensitive information like a password, private key on a website or through a messaging medium to gain access to their accounts or coins. Alternatively, these actors may use personal contact information like email, phone number, and home address to extort and threaten victims. You know Asus got ransomware, right? Yeah, Asus, the company, got ransomware. Ah, poor guys. Poor guys. Actually, let's look that up real quick. This might not even be it. Asus. Here we go. Let's see here. Hackers hijack Asus software updates to install backdoors on thousands of computers. I think this is old. Hang on. Where's it at? I know I saw it. Anyways. No company, big or small, is out of any type of reach. All right, the most popular one that I saw is obviously email phishing scams, but they're growing, guys. They're growing a lot, and this video doesn't get a lot of views, and I don't know why. But my top 5 ways to protect your crypto applies to everything, not just crypto. And I don't know why nobody wants to watch it. But nobody cares until they get compromised. I'm not going to say hacked, because to me hacking takes more effort. It's not just using it. A lot of the people that perform these actions just copy, right? They're going through various outlets on the web or on the dark web, and they're getting, you know, pre-rendered, pre-designed templates and then utilizing it or whatever. Or they're copycatting somebody that actually came up with something. Hackers to me are the people that actually code the whole thing from top to bottom and then implement that attack vector on whatever way. The most popular one is phishing, right? So through email, text has been going up, so be careful. Obviously, do not open or click links on any emails for people that you do not trust. If you do not trust, don't open it. Verify the email. You know, if the email says, you know, Ledger Nano S, but the email's coming from Bob at Bob's Burgers, obviously, come on now. Think about it, guys. A lot of them will have typos, so just slow your roll. Read what you're looking at. For the text, a lot of them want read receipt, so when you go back, they're going to say, do you want to send a read receipt? Don't hit OK. Hit cancel, or see if you can just go home and close the app. Because any interaction with the OK or cancel can actually send the person, the perpetrator, a signal saying you opened it. And if they know you opened it, well, guess what? They're going to keep coming. But the scams have gotten really crazy these days. So nothing in the comments. I'm not asking you to hit me up on Telegram or Gmail or WhatsApp or none. Don't listen to any of that crap. Just be smart, okay? Be smart. Anyways, you guys look like you're having a good day. Live chat's just talking to each other. Yeah, YouTube really needs to crack down on those fake accounts, man. We can report them, but they just keep popping up. And I know it's hard to monitor, but there's got to be a way to do it. So Enjin Coin, I talked about a video that I'm going to have coming up here shortly about my current cryptocurrency portfolio. If you guys are interested in that, definitely subscribe. Just going to go over like some basic stuff, but Enjin Coin is one of them, and I keep an eye on this, right? So 3 reasons why Enjin price has rallied over 800% in the last month. New partnerships, the growth of popular NFT, and the upcoming launch of JumpNet are a few reasons why Enjin Coin has rallied over 800%. So non-fungible tokens, which has been going ham. Which, by the way, I do have an NFT in which you guys can participate and purchase. Keep an eye on my Twitter for links to that. So NFTs have taken the world by storm, as stories of record-breaking digital art sales now regularly appear on mainstream news outlets and popular culture. One project that has been well positioned for years to capitalize on a growing trend is Enjin Coin, whose co-founder, Wojciech Radomski, sorry, I'm so sorry if I screwed your name up, boss, was also involved in the development of the ERC 1155 token standard, which enabled the creation of NFTs on the Ethereum network. Data from Cointelegrapher's Market and Trading View shows that the price of Enjin has risen 800% in the past months, going from a low of 34 cents on February 23rd to a new all-time high of $3.09 on March 15th, thanks to the continuous surge in trading volume. Let's see what Enjin Coin's at right now. Enjin USD. It's stabilized around 250. But look at that. Dead, 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 dead. Boom. Just, nah. All right. So 3 reasons for the explosion growth for Enjin include the announcement of its Ethereum scaling solution. JumpNet increased the exposure and trading volumes due to multiple exchanges listing it, and continued growth in the NFT sector. Momentum for Enjin really started to pick up in early March after the project revealed JumpNet, which is a private version of the Ethereum blockchain that uses a proof of authority consensus mechanism to enable instant gas-free on-chain transactions. That's interesting to me. JumpNet, which is scheduled to launch on April 6th, 3 days from now, that's a 2, but 3 days, aims to solve the issue for the NFT sector by allowing users to send and receive Enjin Coin and ERC 1155 tokens for free, as well as mint, trade, or distribute ERC 1155 tokens at no cost. And I'm not going to continue to go through this article, but I would keep an eye on this one. So Enjin Coin came across my radar, and again, all links are in the description below. Enjin Coin came across my radar because of its implementation in games, right? If major gaming vendors actually use Enjin Coin, that would really boost it up. Like you can use it for games, but it's not like, you know, Blizzard or Activision or Origin or whatever. It's not like that. If one of those actually incorporated in, then Enjin Coin would really blow up. But let's do a quick lookup real quick. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. For those of you who do not know what Enjin is, I'm just going to read a little excerpt for you. All right. Enjin Coin provides an ecosystem of interconnected blockchain-based gaming products. Enjin flagship offering is the Enjin Network, a social gaming platform through which users can create websites and clans, chat, and host virtual item stores. That's where I think it's going to do good. Virtual item stores. You know how like Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, all that stuff. Those in-store purchases or in-game purchases, if Enjin Coin could be incorporated in that, bam. That's where they really, I know they're pushing for it, but if they can get in with that, great. But still, crypto is still foreign to people. I mean, yeah, it's booming, it's doing good, it's becoming more mainstream, but it's not really incorporated all the way, right? Until we start seeing companies. You know, we're seeing crypto asset and crypto asset partner together, but we need companies and crypto asset to partner together. And we have a few of those, but not as many as we could because people are still like waiting to see. They want to, let's see how it pans out. All right, dude, if you keep waiting any longer, you're going to miss out. I'm just going to be real with you. You're just going to miss out. So check the article in the description below. Uniswap was also in the news. When was this written? On the 1st, so this was Thursday. Yeah, this was Thursday. Uniswap, the popular Ethereum-based decentralized exchange, is once again thought to be too centralized for some. A token project launched, messed up the protocol's data aggregator, and forced a reaction from Uniswap that is now raising questions about the level of control creators can exercise in the crypto. Delta Financial is a new token project looking to solve liquidity problems in decentralized options trading. The Delta token launched on Uniswap on March 28th. A day later, Uniswap's total volume had exploded 450% to 7.17 billion, up from 1.6 billion the day before, and more than triple the previous record high of 2.19 billion set on October 26, 2020. Determining that this growth was organic, though perhaps inauthentic, Uniswap developers issued a hotfix to remove Delta's data from the blockchain explorer, uniswap.info. Under a fix for the scammy tokens, though the token itself remains available to trade on decentralized exchange, curring for the trading activity returns, there is a blank. Matter of fact, let's go look it up. Let's go look it up right now. All right, so we're gonna look up. What are we gonna look up? Delta? Is that what we're doing? Is that it? What's it? Which one's the right one? I don't know. Womp womp womp. All right. Well, that answers that. The situation speaks to the difficulty of determining what the public good is in decentralized ecosystems. There are tensions among creators and tokens who are free to list their projects, creators of decentralized platform who have multi-billion-dollar protocols to maintain, and everyone else who may be hurt by decisions made by either of those other parties. Let me read that again. There's tensions among creators of tokens who are free to list their projects, creators of decentralized platforms who've built million-dollar protocols to maintain, and everyone else who might be hurt by decisions on by either party. By removing this information, Atoms may have crossed a line. Uniswap has been characterized as a VC captured exchange in the past. The summer batter with rival community-owned SushiSwap brought this to the fore. Now Atoms is exercising discretion over to what information users are privy to. While the actual exchange is decentralized, there are parts that are human-controlled. Atoms didn't return a request for comment, though OX Revert, a developer for Delta's parent company, Core Vault, did. It asked if the project was just a social experiment, and if so, what message were they trying to send? They state, exposing the hypocrisies of Uniswap to more people. While pretending to be a community-governed decentralized exchange, they seem to only care about the VC's interests. I'm working on an innovative new protocol, and I'm very surprised that Uniswap would move to stifle innovation. I had great respect for them before this move, which is why Delta was even on Uniswap. So we got some beef a-brewing, guys. Got some beef a-brewing. Of course, Uniswap, I know a lot of people actually participating in it. So, just kind of sucks. Uniswap v3 is active, I believe. Is it active? Announcing more details. Introducing. Yada, 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 yada. L1. We're excited to present an overview of Uniswap v3. We are targeting an L1 Ethereum main launch on May 5th. Oh, May 5th. Okay, sorry. It's not live. May 5th. All right. So, yeah. This is a very popular platform. Got all kinds of tokens. You can even, if the token's not there, you just jump over to CoinGecko. You can look up an ERC20 token. Like, let's say I got nothing. What's a token? What's a token? What's a token? ERC. Does it show by ERC20? Yeah, whatever. Anyways, if you had a token, you select it. I select it. And then there is a link that you can grab, the contract right here. You click that, and then you put in this, and then voila, import, and you're good to go. So yeah, Uniswap is very, 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 very popular. All right, before we get towards the end here, because there's already 15 minutes till the end, Aeon Poker Tournament. Are you signed up? Because I'm signed up. Come get some. I'm probably going to get my butt whooped, but I don't care because I'm going to have fun doing it. Always have fun hanging out with these guys. You know, Savage Mind, Dan to Dane, Red Panda Mining, Not Your Normal Miner, Crypto Mikkel, Yashnik. He's got a mouth. He's got a mouth. I swear. But, dude, a Tota Joe is a shark. Watch out for him. Watch out for a Tota Joe. I'll tell you that right now. But, dude, this is money. This is money that you can win. Let's look at Aeon real quick, because Aeon had a pump recently. And unlike most of you that sold, I didn't. It got all the way up to 41 cents, man. 41 cents. That's awesome. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So, let's say right now it's around 36 cents, right? So 36 cents times 500 Aeon. Let's do that real quick. 500 times 0.36. It's 180 bucks for playing a game and having fun doing it. And to enter in, you don't need, like, the chips. Like, if you download this application now and start accumulating chips, like, you can get free chips every day. You have enough to do what you need to, man. It's not really that hard. So get the application, get it installed. Every day, log in, claim your free chips, and you got enough for what you need. And I mean, somebody's getting 180 bucks, period. Right? We may have a lot of people, but the window of opportunity is not bad whatsoever. And then if you get towards the top, if you came in first place, let's do some math. 20,000 times points, what did I say? 3, 6. Don't you want to be first? I want to be first. I know I won't be first, but I'm going to try, damn it. I'm going to try. So check out the Aeon Poker Tournament. Hater. What am I hating on? You sold, bruh. You sold. I stayed in the game. Okay, maybe I sold a little bit. Shut up. Shut up, Mikkel. Shut up. All right, moving on. Last 15 minutes. Anybody want to say something? Anybody got thoughts, questions, concerns, answers? Why are people getting held for review? Let me see here. Ah, cursing. Yeah, watch the cursing, guys. Appreciate that. And no spamming about stupid crap. Nobody's going to call you. We don't like you. Anyways. Here's for good old Red Panda Mining. The Yeston Radeon RX 6700 XT. Look at this one. Doesn't look like a cat, or excuse me, because he was trying to get the older model that looks like a cat and then convert it to a panda. But yeah, man. This is the new 6700 XT. I bet you it's super expensive. I can see some anime underwear. I don't know why they do that, but anime is getting very popular, and these guys are pervs. That's not bad, though. That backplate looks pretty sick. That backplate looks pretty sick. Cooler design could be a little bit better. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heat pipes. What I would have done is I would have made this whole plate copper. I'd probably cost more money. Maybe it's nickel plate. I'm hoping it's nickel plated copper and not just here that it's on the core, because that's connected. That's touching all the memory, right? And right now, if you're not new to the space, memory is an issue. Whether it's AMD or Nvidia, memory is an issue. It runs really freaking hot, guys. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, 6700 XT, Yeston version. Looks pretty cool. We'll see how things go. Next, we got the 3050, RTX 3050. So laptop mining is becoming very popular. And, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading something. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right, cool. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Nobody's got any questions, concerns, comments, otherwise. So, the RTX 3050 has been getting popular. And laptop mining is getting even more popular. So, what is the 3050 going to do? Well, the 3050 is actually going to be like a 1660 Ti. We should expect around 30 mega hash, or close to, right? Around 30 mega hash from this GPU. However, because it is a 4 gigabyte card, you won't be able to mine Ethereum. You'll probably be able to mine other projects. There might be because it's a laptop, right? So it's not like you can take the card out and do your jank fixes to get around stuff. No. You're probably going to have to figure out something. But it is GDDR6. It's 4 gigabytes. And unfortunately, the memory bus is what holds it back. I wish it had at least 6 gigabytes of memory and was on a 192-bit bus, but it's not. So we probably get 30 mega hash on a laptop. Again, laptop mining is growing in popularity. However, I do have to warn you that it's all about thermals and voltages. If you can maintain low temps on a laptop, which is really hard to do because you have only a confined space, you only have so much airflow, and you only have a heat sink that can only absorb so much heat, right? It's a job. The biggest component of heat, or that produces heat, is the battery. If you can remove the laptop battery, then you're in the win. But trying to charge the laptop while the battery is, going full tilt, or while the laptop's going full tilt, charging the battery, that produces a lot of heat. So if you can remove the battery, that would be your best bet. But I don't particularly care for mining with a laptop. I made a video on if you can. The answer was yes on modern day laptops. I'm not necessarily saying that's what you should do. You shouldn't have like a room full of it like some of the people in Asia are doing. If you can get your hands on a desktop GPU, go for that. Go for that. All right, so lastly, but not least, the 3060. RTX 3060, if you haven't known, well, now you know. Brandon Coin, myself, Crypto Mikkel, we're all in this like late night battle. Not battle, because we were talking to each other, but this late night trying to figure this out, right? It can, RTX 3060, how to supersede Nvidia's so-called lock. Again, it wasn't hacked because Nvidia provided the drivers, but the dev driver was one thing. Then was it connected to this, this connection? Was it this? Was it that? Was it Ryzen? No, it was PCIe lane. Okay, I got a monitor connected to my other card. Let me plug it into the 3060, see how that does. Oh, that works. Okay, cool. So we figured that out. But now people are on this mission of how to get multiple 3060s to mine all at once. And so you're going to need traditional riser cables. Not the gaming riser, but like the by 16 riser, right? Like if you're gonna mount your, for example, if you're gonna mount your GPU long ways, right? So you can see that the MSI card is normal positioning, but this case does support to where I can mount it vertically. And you get those risers, and then you just need dummy adapters. Now, I have been getting a lot of questions about what dummy adapter to get. I'll make a short video for that since I'm getting so many questions. But yeah, it's only certain motherboards can even do it. That's the thing. And you can see this individual here is not wanting to show all their goods. However, my boy Brandon Coin already got it. Dizzy Mining already showing it. Like, they tested multiple boards. They were like, all right, this works. This doesn't work. This works. Okay, that works. I can get 3 to work on this one. I can get 2 to work on this one. Oh, I got 5 on this one. So that information is out there and it's available. People in the mining space that like to hide and conserve information and not let the world know, whatever, bro. You do you. If you want to do that, fine. For me, I'm going to share whatever I can with the rest of the crypto mining space so that way they can make an informed decision or whatever it may be. But yeah, it is possible. This individual shows it, just doesn't give all the information away. Whatever. It's all good. And last but not least, oh snap, Chump Change joining the X Special Forces. Chump Change, you're gonna be my LT, all right? You're gonna be my lieutenant. I want you to be my lieutenant. But you're a techie right now, but it's okay. It's all right. You'll get a promotion. Just keep doing good. All right. So yeah, Dizzy, see, Crypto Mikkel posted the link that I was talking about. Here's the link. Dizzy Mining has all the boards, shows the number of slots, right? So 3060 cards, PCIe by 8 plus by 16 slots. Amazon searches, he got 4 working, 2 working, 4 working. Here's the one with 7 with dual CPU. And see, that's another video that I'm going to be having coming out. The problem is I work, and the inconvenience with me working all the time, because I got to maintain a full-time job, family man, father, all that stuff. is I don't have the time to keep filming, editing, and getting content out to you guys. I have content I filmed, but I need to chop it up, edit, and then push it out. And another video that I'm going to have coming out is a little tip that I want to share with you, because everybody's trying to scrounge for hardware, and it's getting more and more expensive, and it's getting harder and harder to get. So stay tuned for that in the future. But yeah, this article that Crypto Mikhail just posted shows all the motherboards. Lastly but not least, last 5 minutes of the show, guys, I really appreciate everybody who stuck around, everybody who's joined the X Special Forces, and everybody who's watching till the end of this video. Thank you so much. Huge shout out to everybody in the members of the X Special Forces. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. But we're not done yet. Let's talk about the Nvidia GA102-250 GPU, originally intended for the 3080 Ti, is already being used for the 3090. So Hardware Lux discovered that the Geforce Rtx 3090 features a new GPU silicon. This GPU silicon, originally meant for the upcoming RTX 3080, has been seen, but Nvidia has changed its mind. The 3080 Ti, the unreleased high-end graphics card, has already gone through various configurations internally, but so far none have been used in an actual product. The graphics card has still not reached the market. The new 3080 model has been rescheduled 5 times, each time receiving a slightly different specification. Till late January, the graphics card was planned to use the GA102-250 GPU, but those plans have been scrapped, and new specs for the oncoming card are now mentioned with the GA102 Tech. If anybody knows what Tech is, GA102 Tech 225. So information's changing, things are swapping hands, people don't know what to do. All right, whatever, cool. All right. So stock is crap. Nvidia is having to make changes due to supply, demand, all that good stuff. So we'll see how things pop out. But here's what I want to leave you with, okay? Thank you, Thomas, for joining, buddy. Appreciate it. Man, there's a lot of people joining. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. It really helps out the channel. Matter of fact, I got to talk to Crypto Mikhail after the show about something. But anyways, the GPUs, the thing that you see in front of you, all right, guys? I want to talk about this, right? So we know the 3090 could be around 120 mega hash. We know the 3080 can be around 100 mega hash, and we know the 3070 can be around 60. The biggest thing when it comes to mining that you need to pay attention to is the memory the memory bus and bandwidth. Bus and bandwidth. Those are the two most important things. Now, the clocks do matter, the type of memory does matter, and stuff like that, but the bus and bandwidth are the two most important things in determining the hash rate of a GPU. I'm going to say right now the 3080 Ti, because it's got 19 gigabits per second versus the 19.5 gigabits per second, which of course with a memory overclock can be increased a little bit. We should expect about 110 to 115 mega hash from this GPU. It only has 12 gigabytes of GDDR6X, doesn't matter, because it still has a 382-bit bus, and it still has close to the same bandwidth. All right, 912 gigabytes per second. All right, there's a difference between bit and a byte. There's 8 bits and a byte. So I'm calling it right now. 3080 Ti, 110 to 115 mega hash. It might be even go past the 3090. I'm not sure. Then the 3070 Ti, because it has the same 3070 bus, but it has the memory clock of 19 gigabits per second, like the 3080, I'm going to speculate $65 to 72. 65 to 72 mega hash. That's my speculation. So 3070 Ti, 65 to 72 mega hash. The 3080 Ti, 110 to 115 mega hash. And it might even do a little bit more because look, it's not far off of the 3090 whatsoever. It might actually get 120 mega hash. But again, all of this stuff is leaked data. It's not, I don't have confirmed information. As more and more confirmed information comes out, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I mean, don't forget to check out the Aeon Poker Tournament. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm actually not on call for once, so I can actually enjoy the poker tournament. I look forward to you guys beating me up, but having some fun doing it. This is pretty much the end of Caffeine and Crypto. I thank everybody for stopping by. Thank you for Thomas Rogers, Chump Change for actually joining the X Special Forces. Remember, you can join down below. And when you do join, check the community or members tab for the link to Discord if you haven't got it already. Matter of fact, here's some freebies for you. Be quick. Be quick. Because I don't want any bots or scammers in here whatsoever. And if I find out you are one, I will do very bad things to you. All right, there you go. One and only. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Do me a favor on the way out. Hit the like button. Subscribe for more content like this. And let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Check out any of the articles. Feel free to discuss it amongst yourselves or tag me in it. And you guys just have yourself a wonderful day. I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for upcoming content. And, yeah, peace out. Take care, guys. Don't forget, this episode of Caffeine and Crypto was sponsored by dogelord.com, which is being resolved by Shopify, so give it some time.